Vanakkam, my friends. Welcome back for one more long format yoga videos. As you know, the intention of all these long format videos is to provide you an opportunity to practice with me online because I really don't know how to do online classes, but still I'm working on it. Soon maybe we are doing live online classes, and until then definitely I request you to follow us, subscribe and share, and most importantly as see yourself and your friends and family in the mat. And I'm not somebody who is fanatic about asanas being the only form of yogic practice. It could be swimming, it could be walking, it could be jogging, it could be anything. Yeah. So with that thought, gently closing your eyes, find yourself in a nice seated position. If you need to give cushions under your glutes, you're welcome to use them. Relax your face muscles, relax your jaws, relax your chin, relax your tongue, relax your chest, relaxing your core. And in that relaxed self, bringing our hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of your heart, thanking yourself for being here. And let's begin and end sessions with an Om, inhaling. Bringing the hands to the third eye, the seat of intuition between your eyebrows. Bringing the hands to the level of your heart, preparing your palms. And bring the warm palm to your closed eyelids for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently releasing the hands. Welcome. Today's video will be an hour, so we will skip the eye yoga. Plus, you do know my love for eye yoga, so practice eye yoga on your own. And we start with our neck warm up by looking up, chin to the chest, looking up, chin to the chest, looking up. You're welcome to open your mouth, chin to the chest, frown your face, up, down, one more up, and one more down. Neck to neutral position, and we twist our neck to look to the right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, one more right, one more left, and we are going to rotate our head by bringing the chin to the chest, right ear to the right shoulder, drop your head back, left ear to the left shoulder, and we continue to rotate 4 to 5 times in this direction. And counter direction. Neck to neutral position, and we are going to release the hand in front of your at the level of your shoulder, and you start warming up your fingers. Pavana Muktana series, up and down, making a fist and rotating a fist in one direction and in counter direction. Fingers up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Using your left hand, stretch your right forearm and the other forearm, and the fingers down on the other forearm, other side of the forearm. You're going to go to the back of your, bring the hand to the back of your palm and wrist. So basically we're stretching all the parts of your forearm. Make a fist and keep the fisted hand straight to the shoulders, and the other hand can bend and try to bring and give a stretch to your wrist for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we go for the other side. Fingers up first, Fingers down next. I'm sure that you can hear all the birds and the nature around us, and this is an invitation that we bring to you so that you can enjoy wherever you are, you can enjoy a bit of nature, and that itself is a very nice way to dial down your hectic day. And from here we are going to bring our focus to our shoulders, lifting shoulders up in elevation, depression, elevate, depress, elevate, depress, elevation, depression, elevate, depress, elevate, depress, one more elevate, one more depress. Right, left hand comes under your right elbow, and we are going to open our elbow in one direction and in counter direction, and we are going to open the elbow, close the elbow, because the elbow is a pivot joint, so it does not do a lot of movements, and few of the movements we needed to do so that we can warm up our biceps, triceps, forearm and everything. Bring the hand on top of your shoulder, releasing the hand, and we are going to warm up the shoulders in one direction and counter direction. Releasing the hand up, bending the hand to touch the opposite scapula. Using the other hand, gently stretch, and we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release the hand under the other elbow and warm up your elbow. Counter direction, and we are going to open, close. And we are going to bend the hand, bring it to the shoulders, and we are going to warm up the shoulders. And counter direction. And stretching the hand out, touching the other opposite scapula, stretch your scapula joint. Stretching the other hand up, bringing the hand together, back of your palms together, thumbs down, and we go inside, outside for 5 times, opening your shoulders, shoulder blades, and counter direction. And back of the thumb down, right hand goes up, interlocking the fingers, and we are going to stretch the wrist inside out. Stretching the hand out, try to bring the hands behind your ears, axial extension, and we drop to one side, center, I go for the other side, center, coming up, right hand goes up, right hand comes down, interlocking your fingers, and stretch the wrist out. Bringing the hand, try to bring the hands behind your ears, axial extension, and we go side to side, opening the axial extension of our body. Unwinding yourself, bringing the right hand up, and we are going to gently hug yourself, opening the back muscles, opening the trapezius, rhomboid muscle, and we are basically trying to massage your scapula if that is possible. Unwind yourself, and the other side. And we are going to release the right hand up one more time. Bend your hand, lift your left hand, bring the hand to the bottommost part around the shoulder, axial extension, and we twist, and the other hand can stay down or it can drop until your elbow, opening your lateral side of your body for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Come to center. Now release the hand, bend that hand and move the hand from the scapula to the center and lift yourself up, opening your chest muscles for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Unwinding yourself, lift your left hand, release your right hand. Again, both hands in axial extension, holding the hand here, and we are going to stay here or drop your elbow for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwinding yourself, releasing your hands, and we are going to go from here into all four. Hip on top of your knee, shoulders on top of your wrist, and we are going to go for inhale cat, exhale camel, inhale cat, exhale camel, one more cat, camel, inhale cat, exhale camel, inhale cat, exhale camel, one more cat, and one more camel. Tuck your back toe with a nice protracted shoulder. Lift your knees 1 inch, 2 centimeters off the floor with a nice protraction. We have modified all four for 6, 5, 4. This is to warm up and strengthen your wrist joint, strengthen your arms. If it is not possible, you can always drop the knee down, and all of us will drop the knee down to go cat camel. Bringing the left knee to the center to release your right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Stretch the leg out, and we are going to rotate your ankle in one direction. If you like to challenge yourself, release the opposite hand out. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, inversion, eversion, and you are going to go exhale, cat, dog, bird pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hands, dropping the foot, and send the heel away, opening your calf muscles for 7, 6, 5, 4. After 5 pulsations, see if you like to lift the other knee to stretch your calf muscles in a very nice way. For 5, using of shoes helps. Yes, not helps. Using our shoes does helps us to get our balance, our alignment out of order. So giving a nice ankle stretch in the morning or in the evening after you wear shoes is a very nice way to reset your calf muscles. And we are going to lift the right leg up and send the right leg between your palms, and you are going to pulsate your quads muscles and hip muscles and hamstring. And from here, we are going to start pushing your hips as back as possible. Wriggle your leg to straighten your leg as much, and try to bring the chin towards your knee or in the direction for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway head up, slide your leg, push your hips forward, releasing the right hand and opening your right shoulder. Counter direction. And we are going to go for low lunge twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your vision, bring the right hand on top of your right knee, adjust your back leg, see if you can bend the back leg and come up. Both legs are 90-90 or in the direction for 7. You can release the hand to grab. Try not to bring the knee in. Ensure that the knee is on top of your ankle and you have a nice open hip and you are stretching the quads for 5. If you need to use blocks, you are welcome to use blocks. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the back leg. Inhale, arms up. Whatever knee is up, release both the hands up. Whatever knee is in front, release the opposite hand to the side and drop to the side. If this is too much, you can keep the hands here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwinding yourself, planting the palms, Bring the right leg back, move your hips and pelvis in no particular order, and we prepare ourselves for the left leg. And we start with inhale, and from here you are going to stretch the leg out, releasing the opposite hand, and we are going to rotate your ankle in one direction, counter direction, point the toes, flex the toes, point, flex, and plant them. And we are going to go for bird cat. Plant the palm, drop the back foot, open your calf muscles first, and send the heel away from you, open your calf muscles. Drop the knee, lift the left leg, send the left leg between your palms, and we are going to start pulsating our hip joint. These are all regular warm-ups. Again, there is no need to invent wheels. If you know what works for you, we keep working on it and finding comfort zone as we keep showing up on the mat. New us evolves, change, metamorphosize, and that helps us to feel motivated. That brings us the novelty of experiencing new things with the same pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the hips forward, adjust your back leg so that you can come up. Bring the left hand to the left knee, and we see if you can adjust and bring the right leg for in 90-degree, opening your quads, opening your chest. You can release both the hands to grab your ankle if that is available and possible for you for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hand, releasing the hands up, planting the palms, sending the leg back, vinyasa. Move your hips and pelvis in no particular order. Inhale cat, exhale camel, more cat, one more camel. Now we are going to tuck the back toe, protracted shoulder, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Being the first downward dog of the practice, walk your dog. And from here, keep the left leg down, lift your right leg up to the sky for 7, 6, 5, 4. Remember, practice is more important than perfection. Progress is the only aim of these practices. Bring the shoulders on top of your wrist, bring the right knee to your right arm, elbow or armpit, and we stay here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the leg up, swing the right leg between your hands, adjust your back leg so that we are in a nice pyramid pose. We have set for pyramid pose. I go to my heels and toes so that I warm up my hamstring a bit, and when the time is right, you are going to bring the chin towards your knee, walk your fingers as much back as possible. Try to keep the chin towards your knee or in the direction for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway head up. Bring both the hands to both the sides of the front foot. Now, whatever leg is in front, for me it's right leg. I bring my left palm to the outside of the left foot and I go for twisted pyramid pose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I drop my vision down, plant both the palms to both the sides, And I'm going to drop my back knee, send the leg back, moving your hips and pelvis in no particular order. And I'm going to bring the right leg in front. Inhale, coming up. Bring your hands in Anjali Mudra. Send the hands in front and open to low lunge twist for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, planting the palms, tuck your back to, lift your back knee, send the other leg back. Vinyasa of our own choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes to the sky for 7. Keep the hips squared. Lift the leg as straight. Engage your knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing the left leg between your palms. Drop your right knee. Opening your psoas for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Inhale. Coming down, because we wanted to go for the pyramid, but I will change the side so that I'm in camera. Left leg between my palms, and I adjust my back leg, and then I send my head towards my knee or in the direction, and I stay here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway head up. First, bring both the palms to both the sides. I hope you guys are knowing that I'm change the direction to be in the camera. My left foot is in the front. I bring my right hand to the outside. If it's too much, I stay in the inside already. So, and then I bring it here, and then I go for a nice twist at the level of my waist in twisted pyramid pose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your vision down, plant your palms both the sides, and we are going to bend both the legs to drop your back knee down, and we are going to come up, hands in front, and we go for low lunge twist for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, plant the palms, send the leg back, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, looking under your armpit. Square the leg, send the right leg between your hands. And we are going to stay back leg in high on toes. And we are going to go for high lunge. And we stay in high lunge for 6, 5. Try to keep the knee out, head pelvis engaged, back leg engaged. 3, 2. Bring the hands in front, and you go for a nice twist in high lunge twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the vision forward, plant the palms, send the leg back. Vinyasa. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg goes to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, looking under your armpit for 7. Oh, the tree looks so beautiful from here. Actually, one of the times I'm looking the trees from under with the sunlight. It's just beautiful. Square your hips, swing the leg between your hands, back leg stays on your toes. High lunge. Bring your hands in front and open. Bringing the hands forward, planting the palms, vinyasa. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your knees, all four. Inhale cat, exhale camel. Inhale cat, exhale camel. We are going to bring the right leg between your palms and we come up. So adjust your back leg. If you need to give cushion under your knee, give cushion under your knee. And we wanted to go as much down as possible, opening my psoas muscles. And I can use my hands on my knee to push my knee a bit more. And I'm going to do some gentle pulsation. And the intention is that I bend my back leg using the opposite hand and I see if I can hold it here or if I can open my chest facing forward for 5, 4 and the other hand in Instagram mudra 3, 2 and 1. Releasing the back hand and I'm going to start pushing my hips back, straightening my front leg. If this is having any issues with the knee, give cushions or you can always release them hand down or keep your hands on a block or anything that gives you comfort. And from here I drop my upper body to bring my chin towards my knee or in the direction. Walk your fingers away from you and you stay here opening your hamstrings for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, halfway head up. The back leg which is there on my mat, I am taking it to the side and I adjust my leg and I square my leg and I arrive into side tree. The hands can go as much as possible. Now opening the lateral side of my body. Come to center. Now I wanted to send my hand, all 3 limbs I wanted to be in one direction. Eye of the elbow facing up, open chest and extended side angle for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your vision, bring your shoulders on top of your wrist and lift the back leg up for 7. The hand can go up. The vision can go down from and looking at the camera. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop the back leg, coming up. First present the leg, toes up, adjust your back leg and we wriggle the leg back and we are in 90 degree. One more time and we are in the same side. And from here I ensure that both legs are 90 degree or in the direction. I bend my back leg, I grab the big toe using the opposite hand and I see if I can, like me, if you lose it, it's not the end of the world. So what we are going to do, we are going to go one more time, bend the back leg and bring that foot to the inner crease and release the hand here and adjust your back leg for modified pigeon pose for 6, 5, 4, 3. Ensure that the knee is 90 degree and I'm trying to adjust it as much as possible. 2 and 1. Releasing the hand down. One hand can stay here. One hand can release the leg. Tucking the back toe, sending the back leg. Move your hips and pelvis in no particular order. Down. Vinyasa of our own choice. Downward facing dog. Now we wanted to go and do the same on the left side. Inhale, left leg goes to the sky. Swing your left leg between your palms, high lunge. And you go for a twisted high lunge for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Hand comes down, plant the palms, send the leg back, Vinyasa. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, drop your right knee, and we are going to gently start walking your leg. Walk the hands as much back as possible and try to bring the chin towards your knee or in the direction for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale halfway, plant your palms, push your hips forward, releasing the coming up. And again, as I was mentioning, the intention is that you will bend the left leg, bring the left toes to the inside crease of your other hand. If this is where you are, this is where you are. If you can, send the hand here and try to keep the chest as forward as possible and start adjusting your leg. The more you open your psoas, more you need to walk the front leg forward for king pigeon pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hand, releasing the back foot, plant the palms, lift the back knee, send the other leg back. Vinyasa. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your knees, push your hips back, child pose. It's a very nice way to reset your breath and also figure out the intention of your practice today. Why I am doing what I am doing today. Try to bring the knees close to your as close as possible. Try to sit in Vajrasana, Virasana, releasing your left hand to the left side. Use your right hand and gently lift your right knee up to give a nice stretch to your ankle joint. And we go for the other side. Come to center, go onto your knees, tuck your toes in, modified Vajrasana, Virasana, and we see if you can lift the right leg up, left leg, and we are strengthening our ankle joint and also stretching our toes. And see if you can lift both the knees off the mat in this modified Vajrasana, Virasana with balancing on toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees, plant your palms. We are in all four, cat and camel. Now we wanted to open our right shoulder up, threading the needle for 5. This is my left hand actually. 4, 3, 2, and next time when you drop your left shoulder in, stay here. Right hand can go in front, or it can go to the sky, or it can come to the inner thigh and give your shoulders and back and twist. When the time is right, release the hand from next to your face, come up, moving your hips and pelvis in no particular order, and we go for the other side. And after the 5th time, drop your shoulder, enjoying sunshine on your eyes. You can go for a namaskar like this. You can release the hand to your inner thigh, opening your lower back and opening the chest muscles, opening the shoulders, opening the back. Threading the needle is one of those amazing poses that you can stay for a long time. Release the hands next to your face, unwinding yourself. Moving your hips and pelvis in no particular order. And from here, We're going to do some anahata variation. So where is my palm? I wanted to bring my chest and I stay in my chin is in the mat. And from here, I see if I can release, open the leg as wide as possible so that your chest is really touching the mat, and see if you can release the hand. And we are having a nice heart opening pose, modified puppy pose. Push your, releasing your hands to come up. Release your strain in your, release any strain from your spine. Keep the knees together, toes together, heels together, pushing the hips back in a modified child pose, or we call Namaskarasana. And from here, preparing ourselves for a gentle headstand. My headstand, I keep walking my back knees as much as possible, and I see what I can do for some dolphin push-ups to warm up my shoulders. And from here, I can only drop my head here. That is doing all the work of a nice headstand. Or you bring the head between your palms, lift your knees up, walk your legs as close as possible, bend one leg, bend the other leg, and lift yourself up in a nice headstand. If this is not available, you go to a wall and you can do the pose on a wall and come back. You're going to stay here for 20, 19. Again, I am seeing so many upside down things from here. It's really crazy to have this upside down view. And when the time is right, unwind yourself and find yourself in a child pose. Inhale, halfway head up. Exhale, come to a seated position. Interlock your fingers to the back and see if you can lift the chest. Open your chest, drop your head back. Drop the chin down, releasing the hand, and gently come to a seated position. And we start with a nice warm relaxation of your hips, and we go for Ardha Machendrasana, half spinal twist. Right leg goes in, left leg goes to outside of your knee. Try to put both the glutes on the mat. I like to hug my knees rather than push my knees, but again both works. And I lift my chest and I try to twist as much back as possible. Relaxing your face. The back hand is only a support. You're not pushing so much of your weight on the palm. It's only helping you to propping your spine. Inhale, sending the vision forward. Unwind yourself, and we obviously go for the other side. Unwinding yourself. How are you, my friends? We started our cooling down gently. We start with Janushirasana, head to knee pose. I like to keep my legs bit aside. Some schools like to keep all the joints in line. Both are good. Just feel what is good for you. Inhale, axial extension, twist to the side where the leg is open, and exhale, flex forward. Inhale, halfway head up. Exhale, square this leg. That means that all three joints are in line. Bend that leg, interlocking your fingers, and push the leg forward towards the camera first and start lifting the leg towards the sky. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. You can also bend the elbow and arrive into the space and spaciousness for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that leg at the level of your knee. Bring the hand to the inner crease of the opposite hand and gently open your hips. And we go for the other side. Janushirasana, head to knee pose. Inhale, halfway head up. Exhale, square the leg. Have a nice stretch on your hamstring. We did a good amount of hamstring and quadriceps stretch today. And also with that, an open heart, open shoulder. Basically, we are working on opening all parts of your body. And bend that leg at the level of your knee. I hope you are enjoying the nature along with me. It's one of those amazing times here in Auroville. The sun is just out. It's just beautiful and it's bright. At the same time, not too hot yet, but in few days it will get hotter. With a nice butterfly, Bandha Sthiti Baddhasana. You're going to grab your both the toes, but we are going to stretch the right leg first. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. Come to center and we go for the other side. Come to center. Now we wanted to lift both the legs. Try to keep your back straight. Try not to roll back. If you are going to roll back, ensure that there is nothing that will fall on you or on anybody else. Remember, the first and the only yama that I always insist on everybody is injury-free practice, ahimsa. Bring the legs together. Bend the leg. Go onto your sitting bones. Try to keep the knees together, toes together, and we start with lifting one leg and see if you can lift both the legs and see if you either you can stay here, that's a good place to be with a nice back straight, and see if you can go a bit more deeper. Bend the leg. Again, the next one is optional, and I'm not in a flat surface, so I'm not sure how much I can go for balancing from here, but we will see. I can always again do it with one leg, or I can do it with both the leg. Or I can bend, keep it bent wherever I am. Or I can fall back and find yourself in a nice seated position with the counter pose. Whatever we did, we wanted to do it in the other side by Janushirasasana, head up. And we try to bring the chin towards your knee or in the direction, giving our hamstring a very nice stretch. You're going to stay here for 2 minutes. You can always apply a gentle Uddiyana Bandha here or Shunya Kumbhaka. Exhale, completely hold and try to bring your internal organs in so that you can give your body a very nice space and spaciousness. At the same time, support your lower back as well. That's almost last 45 seconds. Inhale, halfway head up. Exhale, plant the palms. I like to bend my leg to go for the counter pose of tabletop. And from here, find yourself on your back for bridge pose. And you have a playtime. If you feel that there is some other pose that will make this practice complete for you, go there. You can do 2 to 3 times bridge pose if you feel inspired. And once you're ready, go for a figure 4 stretch on the right side. And keep your breath, long, deep inhalations. Tuck your chin in, straighten the back of your neck. Try to keep your lower tailbone on the mat or in the direction. And we go for the other side when the time is right. And from here, your left leg is on top. Grab your left big toe using your left fingers and see if you can straighten the leg to the sky and release the other leg out. One more nice way to open your hamstring. The toes are in neutral, or you can always lift your back up the mat as well. Drop the back, open the leg to the side and twist to the look to the other direction. Come to center. This leg can go down, other leg can come up. And drop to the side when the time is right. Lift the leg up. Now we wanted to go to shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. We go to Halasana, Karnapikasana. I'm just enjoying my practice here. I'm sure that you will enjoy your own practice because you are almost cooling down. Listen to your body. You can already relax. If you wanted to come into Shavasana already, go into Shavasana. Whatever feels good for you is good. Always, I'm always grateful to be here, and today it's just become even more beautiful to see things from upside down world. Also, I can see some birds on the trees, and slowly, nature can take over us. And when you are in Shavasana, stay lying down in Shavasana. Relax your Mula Bandha, relax your body. Let go of anything that you're holding. There is no need to carry the mountain around. All we need to do is, when there is an obstacle, when there is a boulder on our way, we just have to cross the boulder, not to carry the boulder on ourselves. Of course, life is going to be with obstacles. That only proves that we are human. One, two, impediment to action advances action. Obstacles helps us by strengthening us, by teaching us the concept of surrender. If the boulder is too strong, It also helps us to know our own strength, our possibilities, our potential, and sometimes obstacles really helps us to change the path completely and find a new path instead of getting discouraged from the problems and pressures of real life. Let's start by investing 1 hour on yourself in an asana practice with me, or it can be walking, jogging, running, cycling. Physical movement is very important because our body are designed to move, and when you don't move, the body feels itself trapped, feels itself stuck, feels itself frozen, and that brings a lot of symptoms of diseases. Again, in the modern times, health is not very easy. Pollution, food habits, the quality and the quantity of food, sugar, stress. So a tsunami of problems are stacked against us. And maybe this is the divine's plan to advance human evolution. If these stressful events are not there, maybe we would not evolve. And Sri Aurobindo talks about a supramental evolution of human being, and maybe these obstacles are hastening us, making the evolution quicker. It can be in our lifetime, it can be you. And again, it is human nature to compare, it is our human nature to feel desperate, it's our human nature to feel that we are not capable, but it's also human nature to respond to a stress, human nature to find the inner strength, human nature to allow the divine to manifest, human nature to evolve. And in that thought process, whenever you are ready, see if you like to come to a seated position by wiggling your toes, moving your fingers, rotating your head towards right and left, and find yourself in a nice seated position. Bringing our hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of your heart, thanking yourself for being here. And let's begin and end sessions with an Om, inhaling. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Gently rub your palms to create warmth on your palms and bring the warm palm to your closed eyelids for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hands. How are you, my friends? Hope you had a good asana practice. So please do subscribe, share this video, like and comment. How was this video? Should I have to do something? Should I not do something? Today we didn't do eye yoga. Normally that brings another 10 to 15 minutes to make it into a 75 minutes practice. And please do add some pranayama towards the beginning or at the end so that you know that you have a complete practice. And as I was mentioning during the relaxation phase, impediment to action advances action. So maybe all the stress in this world are designed to make us evolve very quickly. Maybe you can think about it, but at the same time, there is no need to stay stressed. Asanas can help, any other esoteric practices can help, and meditation definitely can help you to find this in relaxed state, so that the evolution, you can let the evolution to go through you. With that thought, Nandri Vanakkam. This is Bala signing off from Auroville, Pondicherry, India. See you in my next video. Bye bye.